Good afternoon. I wanted to take a moment and talk to you all about what does it mean for SoCal to have a nobody walks attitude. Today's sales are getting tougher and the traffic is down year over year, and we have to fight for every sale. It has effects on the bottom line of our conversion, of our profitability, and yes, most importantly, our paychecks. So what is nobody walks? Well, nobody walks it's a mindset. It's an attitude that says that I'm going to make a sale to every customer that walks through my door. It's going to be something more than why they came into the store. I'm not just happy with what they did, I'm going to bring something more to it. And that attitude and fire helps me to make that sale. In order to get to that place, I got to be ready. It means I got to have a pitch. I got to be ready to talk about what I'm going to sell. So the things I'm going to sell, whether it's a mobile Wi-Fi or an SPC or an Adeline, I've got to know how I'm going to pitch it. And therefore, when I ask open-ended questions, I'm driving myself to that place where I can get to my pitch. And if I'm successful with my pitch, I have a better opportunity to close the sale. Without a pitch, better opportunity for that customer to walk out. Once I have a pitch, then I need to think about objections. How am I going to overcome objections? Because the name of the game is overcoming objections, because everyone's going to have a no. What do I have to say when I get to the no? And really, I want to have two objections. I want to overcome, be ready to talk about at any given moment so that I can close that sale. Now, on the times that I can't get to that point and I need help, then it's time to get a manager involved. Store manager or an assistant manager, and they're here to come behind and reinforce my pitch and my objections that I work to overcome. It's almost like when you're buying a car. I don't know if you've ever done that recently. I just went through the process, and when I got to a point where something about the sale I didn't like, I felt uncomfortable with, it was the manager who came in and reiterated, listened to my objections, and then came with something more. And you know what? It has a big impact on the customer's experience. You know, and if that doesn't work, maybe it's time to get a district manager involved, because the district manager also may have things that they can do to close the sale. And you know what? You want to give that feeling to your customer that you're going as far and above and beyond as you can to help give them the kind of experience that they want to have and to be happy with their purchase. All of these things work together to mean that I've got to work harder, I got to be ready to fight to get that sale. I got to know what I'm going to sell, I got to know how I'm going to sell it, and I got to know about my objections when I'm going to get there. And all of this works together to be kind of like a show. You know, as a musician, I work hard, I practice as a band as well as by myself, so that when I'm ready to get out there and play my song. But even then, when I get to that night, when I'm out on the stage and I'm doing what I do, I'm still analyzing myself and I'm looking to be the best that I can be. All of that time gets me to there, and I have the right attitude. And that's the same way it needs to be when we're selling. We've got to be ready to give our best and put on a show and get the job done. And when we do that, nobody walks. Thanks a lot. Happy selling.